Last time we was dealing with this Joker, he was just a quick one. This dude's name is Jeffrey. He's out of Ohio, and he essentially staged a whole bunch of like. So okay, start back. He's dating this girl, gets her pregnant. He gets her pregnant, and then that turns into like I guess his family is super antisocial or whatever. So he has to move in with them. He's 20, by the way, and so he's got to do all this stuff, and he's been staging robberies. And so one day he comes back from Applebee's the with his father-in-law because he's about to get married in a few days. He comes back from Applebee's and they find Melinda, their mom. She's dead. So she got stabbed 37 times and she got shot 3 times. So that's what's going on with this story here. And if you've been watching this earlier, let me go ahead and let the ads roll for a second and do their thing or whatever. But yeah, if you've been watching this with me or seeing some of this stuff with me, basically he's just about to say, I didn't do anything. Man, fuck this. Fuck NBA 2K. Let's talk about that for a second. Jordan challenges are back. I did the Jordan challenges before. I didn't have a good time with them, so whatever. So where we are now is like there. He's had like two or 3 days of like interviews. Like they saw that there's a camera that because he's been saying like I chased this guy out the house and stuff came up missing. But then they like there's a park that has a camera outside of it, and he's been 100% like making shit up. So like this detective is on his ass. Mind you, this is in Ohio, which is a Commonwealth. So let's get into it, and then we're gonna get into Do You Hear Me, and then I'm gonna take my ass to bed because tomorrow's Christmas.
When I didn't know as much as I know now, and you said you left at 3. When they came home, you left right away. You said you didn't get your aunts until 4:30, and even I questioned that. I said it's an awfully long time to from Blazing Star to Abigail is roughly what? How many miles?
I've never
4,
GPSed it.
5. So I questioned it. You seemed aggravated that I would even question it. I said that's an awfully long time to get from point A to B, run out of gas, when someone came and helped you 20 to 30 minutes after you broke down. So now, not only is the hour and a half, now the hour and a half becomes 3 hours. 3 hours from when you told me you left, and then by the time you get to your aunt's. So what happens in that time frame?
I left when she came home. I don't know if when she walked in the door, I walked out.
Jeff,
Sorry. I'm sorry.
you okay?
I'm shocked. I don't know what's... I saw somebody.
How did you feel when we took your truck? Did you know we took your truck?
My dad told me. He said it was on the news.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think
I
about
just
that?
figured you took it.
Mm-hmm.
You took all the cars in the driveway. I didn't think anything of it. You
Didn't
probably
think
had
anything of it?
dusted everything for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we send that to the lab.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you think that we found?
You probably found blood. We've cut our hands a million times in it.
Oh man, you probably found blood. He's so pretentious.
Your blood?
No. I haven't cut myself in a while.
Who? Well, you said you cut yourself. You guys cut yourselves all the time. Who's we?
Me and my father.
Okay, but you never cut yourself.
Not anytime recently.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. This is where we're at. Okay. All right. This is your chance to let the weight of the world off your shoulders, because I know it's on there.
I haven't done anything wrong, sir.
Where you're at right now.
This is about to be the most annoying thing you've ever heard in your life. I'm trying to tell you. This is about to be the most annoying thing you've ever heard in your life. This dude is about to hit y'all with the.
Okay? You could either make this better for yourself and the family, or you continue down this road where it's just going to get worse for you.
Am I being...
Look at this. Look at his hands, bro. Like, look at his hands. Can I still do this? Does it still work? Yeah. Look at his hands. Why? I didn't do anything. You're the most dumb person of all time.
being charged with something?
Yes.
I didn't do
So,
anything.
let me tell you this. Let me just tell you this, okay? All right, listen to me. Okay,
Yes.
you're under arrest. Hear me out. You're under arrest, okay, for the murder of Melinda Pleskovic. Okay? So, why don't you stand up, face away from me.
I didn't do anything,
Do you have
sir.
anything on you that shouldn't be on you?
No.
No.
No, I don't. I didn't do anything, sir.
For someone who was able to manipulate so many people, Jeffrey had finally met his match. Even how Jeffrey says he is innocent shows how guilty he really is. An innocent person would fill with rage at the fact that anyone could think they are capable of such evil. Jeffrey is barely able to speak, as he does his best to mumble that he didn't do it. Now that he has been officially charged and arrested, the detectives want to see how he reacts to more questioning.
It is okay to be so stressed and overwhelmed that you feel like you need to talk to someone about
I bet
it.
it is. Actually, no.
Going
Y'all
to
can get
therapy.
real therapy. for a
Lately, the
second.
transition from college into post-grad and working full-time and adulting has been really stressful. It's a lot of change, and so I've been using BetterHelp to help guide me through this huge transitional.
Jeff, let me, do you want to talk to me a little bit more after understanding your rights? To try to make this better?
Sure.
Sure, okay. You can stop the questioning or conversation anytime you want. Jeff, look at me, okay? Look at me. All right. What happened that day that would make you do something like this? Because you don't seem like the type to do this.
I didn't do anything wrong. She took me in. I never...
Right. That help me understand, help this family understand. Jeff, when I asked you, does this family get along? You said, yeah. You said it's a great family. You said they took you in. Melinda was paying for your wedding. We talked to a number of people. You know who's the most excited about your wedding?
It's just
Do you know?
amazing.
No.
Who?
It's just amazing to me. Like, he sighs like this is such an inconvenience. Dude, you stabbed somebody 37 fucking times, and then you went and got a gun and shot him 3 times. Bruh, I didn't do anything. What a pussy, man. She's a teacher, man.
Who do you think is the most excited?
It's your child, your 18-month-old child's grandmother. What a pussy.
About it?
Anna?
Possibly. Melinda, everybody we spoke to talked about how excited she was for you to marry her daughter.
I'm sorry, can we move these around?
Are they?
Yeah, I'm like...
I know you're charging me for murder right now, but I'm a little uncomfortable sitting in this chair.
My hands are hurting really bad.
Sure.
I'm sorry, I can't
That's
put
okay.
my hands back.
That's okay.
That's-
Let me see.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to inconvenience you. Can you move these handcuffs around? Okay, back to the murder that you talking about I did.
Give a key on you. Okay. Stand up for me.
The other cop is like, man, don't give this motherfucker nothing. Tell him what he did. And let's talk about it and get him to confess.
We're gonna put you, cuff you in the front. Does it feel better?
Yeah, okay.
Like, I mean, he literally was super duper reluctant to, like, give him the keys. Like, fuck that.
Melinda was paying for your wedding. We talked to a number of people. You know who's the most excited about your wedding? Do you know?
No.
Who do you think is the most excited about it?
Anna?
Possibly. Melinda, everybody we spoke to talked about how excited she was for you to marry her daughter.
I'm sorry, can we move these around?
Are they?
Yeah, I'm like... My hands are hurting really bad.
Sure.
I'm sorry, I can't
That's
put my
okay.
hands back.
That's
like
okay.
that, sir.
Let me see.
Look at the cop at like at the bottom here, where you know the light is shining off his head. Look at him right by the shout out to Red Tree Crime, by the way, man. Shout out to them for finding this interrogation and putting it up, because I mean you never would have seen it, man. YouTube is amazing. He sighed like fuck it here.
Okay. Stand up for
He didn't want to look at him when he did it, but he got that hand on that hip just in case you want to try that shit you tried with Melinda.
me, Jeff. We're gonna put you, cuff you in the front.
It feel better? Yeah. Okay. My shoulder was hurting.
Sure.
My shoulder was hurting. You just murdered somebody's mom, bro. Fuck out of here.
Want something to drink?
I didn't hurt anybody.
Do you want something to drink?
Oh, here's the best part. All right, and I'm done, because I hate when people do this shit when they do these interrogation reaction videos. But here we go with the I didn't do anything. Watch this shit. It's going to annoy the hell out of you.
Would you like something to drink?
I'm okay.
Okay. Everybody we spoke to, Melinda was very excited for your wedding. Okay, you brought her a granddaughter. So what happened that day that would lead you to do this? Because you don't seem like the type to do it.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Jeff, listen. You can
Just one more time. Do you hear all this dude's size? What the fuck, man?
make this better or worse.
Sir, I didn't do anything.
Okay. You must have a ton of pressure on you. And you could probably take a lot of this pressure off starting now to do the right thing and help everybody understand what happened that would lead you to do this.
I'm sorry, but I didn't do anything. She was basically my mom.
Right. She took you in. You guys never fought?
We had, like arguments living there. Not nothing like
I understand
nothing
that.
crazy. Take your clothes down. Something like that.
Talking to you like that you're her son.
Yeah.
Took you in like one of her own.
Can I flip my hands around? Or did that, never mind. I didn't hurt anybody.
Bro, if this dude sighs one more time, bro.
You did, and I want to understand why.
I didn't do anything. I didn't hurt anybody.
Jeff, you have an 18-month-old
She's my world.
daughter.
I would never.
Your world.
They wouldn't.
So do you
I would
want to
never
start?
see her again.
Do you want to start making this right so you can see her one day, or do you want to keep going down this path?
I'm not trying to go down a path. I didn't do anything, sir. I would never do anything.
Up until this point, Jeffrey has been answering questions, with the goal being to help find his mother-in-law's killer. But now that he has been arrested, he should remain silent and wait to speak with a lawyer. Unfortunately for Jeffrey, he just can't help himself, and he believes he can manipulate himself out of this situation.
Jeff, did something happen that day that just made you really angry really fast?
No.
All right, so we started. So 9 minutes. That's all I can give you for this one. We about to get into Do You Hear Me? I mean, it is what it is. But y'all know the deal. Like and subscribe. Do that. Handle that if you're doing that, man. And I appreciate that. Anybody that tunes in, I appreciate y'all handling that for me, man. I really fucking do. Because we trying to do what we do. So next up, we about to get into Do You Hear Me with Uniqo Williams. But again, thank you so much for tuning in. I holla. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. I holla.